Whenever someone asks me what the Satellaview is, I tend to have difficulty explaining it in a short time frame. But maybe with 5 things I could compare it to, it would be a bit easier. Let's see if I can think of some. Let's get to the most obvious one out of the way. The Sega Channel was basically the same core idea, minus, well, satellites and Soundlink. The Sega Channel also had a decent cult fan base in America, so when I bring it up, at least someone's gonna be like, yeah, I remember that thing. Games downloaded from your local cable or satellite provider. That can describe both Sega Channel and Satellaview. By the way, trivia time! Did you know that the Sega Channel was actually in Japan? You probably didn't, because the first I heard of it was back in 2008! I hope to learn more about this one as well. The Satellaview was not the first time Nintendo tried networking. The old Famicom had a Famicom network system, which people mostly used to gamble on horse races. Outside of that, it never really caught on, so no actual games were designed with it in mind. However, this is an important early predecessor to the Satellaview. If you want to read more about it, check out this article on Glitterberry's website. The most successful console add-on ever, and the inspiration for Nintendo to try doing its own SNES CD. You were probably expecting Sega CD, but nope, it's PC Engine. This platform introduced to game consoles the idea of CD audio enhancing a gameplay experience, which would of course give way to other forms of recorded audio doing likewise. After all, even without the CD medium, who wouldn't want voice actors and high-quality guitar riffs in their video games? I didn't exactly expect such recent things to be comparable, but take a look at this Splatoon stuff. Well, not so much the game itself, but how the whole net play is handled, how the global test fire is handled. Everything's on a schedule! It seems quite apparent. Even if Nintendo doesn't publicly talk about Satellaview very often, it still takes cues from it in their future works. Even some of the less desirable ones. And speaking of less desirable ones... Konami! PT would not normally be on this, but then they pulled that! You know what I'm referring to. That! It has me fuming at the mouth, and I never even played PT. This is entirely just being mad on principle! Imagine waking up one day and just not being able to download your games anymore. That was the Satellaview after June 2000. And now, it's PT in May 2015. History repeats itself, very tragically. And who gets screwed over by it? Me, of course! If anyone is willing to donate me a PS4 with PT on it, you are crazy. But I love you for it anyway. No homo, though. And for more normal people who want to donate, I just tried opening up a Patreon. Not expecting much, but anything's appreciated.